This podcast is distributed for general informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to constitute legal, tax, accounting, or investment advice. The information, opinions, and views contained herein are our own and may be subject to change at any time without prior notice. All investment strategies and investment involve risk of loss. Any reference in investment, past, or potential performance is not and should not be construed as a recommendation or as a guarantee of any specific outcome or profit. Alright guys, quick video here. Got a little breakdown on BTC. I'm going to take off some stuff here. You can see we have this zone on the 50 EMA. I was hoping we were going to put in a little rising wedge and move up and out of that hole here. Maybe come down and move up this way, but that obviously did not happen. And we broke down. It's not over yet. We've got a little bit of support potentially right here where the price is moving to right now. I'd like to see a big bounce off of that and close the daily above the 48.68, 48.680, which is the weekly close again, which was this here. But unfortunately, I think we're going to see a move. If it does break here, up here, we're going to want to see another climb this way for it to be bullish to come up and out. I don't know if that's what we're going to get. We see our last bit of volume as well. Is again, they can see that weekly close was huge on the volume in that time frame. And not super positive that we're going to be getting out of this without some lower bids. But that's why we have bids in, right? When we talked about this, or I think I posted on the Discord, we're looking for some lower bids. And there they are. Oh, let me do one more possibility. One more possibility, we're putting in the W, right? Big W. Down, up, potential. So, if we get a break down here and we get any kind of support from this to make another rising wedge or get some lower high or lower low, some higher lows, that would be very positive. And to move that up and then continue this rising wedge back where we had it before on the 50, and then bring it back up. Hopefully above this, we got to close up here. That's the line of that's the most resistance right now that we have. So if we could bring it back up above there and maneuver that way, get it back up into the rising wedge, that's fine. Consolidation. Your entry point would be to see a move from here up, down, and any kind of close, retest. That's where you want to be, right? That's the area where you want to enter, right there. Once you see that retest and the move back up, and it may come back down again. It may kind of maneuver in there a little bit longer. But once we can confirm this as being support instead of resistance, but remember, we got this one first down here, this weekly right here. So we're getting a little reaction off here, which is great. We got 47 minutes left in the 4-hour close. It's going to be an ugly 4-hour unless we close. I mean, that would be great. It's got an hour. Get above there, super bullish. I'd probably open a long, moving outside of that. Otherwise, we're hoping for a little bit longer of a play out. Again, would be the same scenario, just in a little bit longer time frame. So, seeing this come, this would be the first rising wedge coming through, and then up to the second one, and then off to infinity. So that's where we're at. I'm not in any longs. I'm still spot long. Obviously, I'm spot long for a long ways. So I'm looking for this to break down. And since we had the Friday, we had the futures close, CME futures, or the new ones opened, I think afterwards, or they closed, whatever it is. But we're going to have a gap if this stays low for the weekend, look at Monday as having a big gap up because we closed those futures right up here, just below the 50. So big gap up. That's going to be, that's something you can play off of in the coming weeks. So if we get a bounce down over the weekend in here, and you open some longs, because you should have bids in here. This is a good area to have bids, 38 to 42, and it should be a good one. So, got questions? Post them in the Discord.